Hello and welcome to your channel. So from today onwards, I am going to start a new segment on my YouTube channel, which is business research. Yes, and the reason behind starting this segment is that last week I had a thought that in India, many of us wants to get rich, and we also know certain sources from where we can get rich. But the problem lies in the roadmap. Yes, we know where we are, we know our destination, our ultimate financial goal, we know it. Means the problem lies in the roadmap. Yes. So me and my mentor have came forward to have a solution to this particular problem, and for this purpose I am going to do complete business research of various companies of the Indian market, which will help you or even guide you to reach to your ultimate financial goal by taking proper decisions. But before starting today's video, I just want to make one thing clear that we are not SEBI registered, not NISM certified, neither we are any financial advisors. All the research and analysis you will be seeing in my videos is completely on my own, and I am not forcing anyone to take any kind of financial decision solely based on my information, because I will be providing you the right information, but it will be completely based on my knowledge and experience. So without wasting any further time, let's proceed towards our first business research video, which is on one of the most famous PSU banks, that is Public Sector Unit Bank of India, and the name is Bank of Baroda. Let's get started. So before moving towards the company, that is Bank of Baroda, let's first understand the overview of banking in India. So now I am on the page of Economic Times. So here you can see that what does the future of banking in India look like. So the main point here is that post the UPI revolution, the number speaks for themselves. In the July-September quarter, the digital payment networks facilitated 19.65 billion transactions amounting to rupees 32.5 lakh crores. Because we all know that as soon as UPI came in the market, each one of us is using UPI on a daily basis, and now the use of cash is getting out of the business, and the government is also planning to become fully digitalized. It means to make the use of cash negligible, and for this purpose, to facilitate the hassle-free UPI transactions, the need of banking is a must. It means that banking is a never-ending future in India. And moreover, when we go to the Z Business website, you can see that strong performance of Indian banks to continue, and this is being said by Standard and Poor. S&P means Standard and Poor, which is one of the most famous and one of the most reliable credit rating agencies in the entire world. So such a big company and such a big entity says about Indian banks that strong performance of Indian banks to continue. It means that they also know that how good the future of Indian banking will be. And when I have searched on Google that what is the performance of Indian banks in 2023, you can clearly see that total deposits grew 15% year on year from INR 8 lakh crores in March 2022 to INR 9.46 lakh crores in March 2023. It means that more and more accounts are being opened, more and more money is being deposited into the banks, that the banking sector in India is growing at a very fast rate. Now let's move towards our main topic, that is the business research of Bank of Baroda. Now I am on the page of screener.com. You can also go to the screener and do your own research and analysis. So if you will see here, then Bank of Baroda, which is established in 1908, is a public sector bank with 63.97% stake by the government of India. And moreover, in financial year 2019, the bank was amalgamated with Vijaya Bank and Dena Bank to become India's third largest PSU banks. It means that Bank of Baroda is a very strong entity now. Now let's see some of the key metrics of the company. The market capitalization is around 99,000 crores. The current stock price of its share is 192 rupees. The 52-week high and low here, it is 211 and 124 respectively. But the main point to focus here is that stock P. If you will see the stock price to earning ratio, it is around 5.69, and if you will see the industry price to earning ratio, it is around 11.5. And whenever a stock's P or a company's price to earning ratio is less than the industry, so such a company have a greater chance of expansion and have great capacity to reach to the price to earning ratio of its industry. Price to earning ratio, that is PE ratio, is calculated by dividing current price by EPS, that is earning price share. And here if you will divide 192 by 33.7, the answer will be 5.69. It means that the stock P of this company is 5.69, while the industry P is 11.5. It means that it is 50%. Bank of Baroda's P is 50% of its industry. So in future, when the current price will go further and the EPS will also grow at a fast rate, because if you will see one of the good points about EPS of Bank of Baroda, in impressive fashion, Bank of Baroda's EPS, that is earning per share, grew from 16.65 to 33.67 over the previous 12 months. It means that the YOY EPS growth of Bank of Baroda is 102%, and it is certainly a sight to behold. And that could be a sign that the business has reached a true inflection point, which means that the chances of Bank of Baroda to grow from here is much higher. Moreover, when we will go to ticker tape and search about Bank of Baroda, you can see here the valuation can be considered moderately valued versus the market, because few days back the average sign which you are seeing on the screen here was below average, but now it is average. It means that it is improving day by day. If you will see the growth, the financial growth has been moderate for a few years, because over the past few years this stock has been moderately increasing, but now as per the data, as per the numbers speaks, and as per the EPS growth speaks, we are clear that this stock is gonna rule in the coming times. Moreover, if you will see the profitability is showing good signs and efficiency. Going to the entry point, the stock is underpriced and is not in the overbought zone. It means that this stock is not overbought. Means still the chances of growth in Bank of Baroda is very high. And the main green flag to invest in such a company is that Bank of Baroda has got no red flags, which indicates that the risk is minimal. Moreover, as per the analyst, 80% of the analysts have suggested that investors can buy this stock. Means even the experts are recommending it to you. The income is higher than industry revenue growth over the last 5 years. Revenue has grown at a yearly rate of 15.43% versus industry average. It means that the industry is growing. It means that the revenue of industry is growing at 10.72%, and the revenue of Bank of Baroda is growing from the last 5 years at a rate of 15.43%. Moreover, the market share of Bank of Baroda is also increasing. Over the last 5 years, the market share has been increased from 8.16% to 9.84%, which means close to 1.6%. And such a growth in the span of 5 years in the market share is way too phenomenal. Coming back to the screener, when we will go down and see its PE ratio, one thing I have to show here, which is very important, is that if you will see the max chart of its PE ratio, here the blue line is the stock price of the company and these bars are the business of the company. Here you can see that Bank of Baroda is growing steadily high. The business of Bank of Baroda is growing at a very rapid pace and the stock price is still undervalued. So in future, it is quite possible that the stock price will also match the level of its business, and at that particular point of time, the stock price would have been 10 times of what it is now. So currently we are getting the stock at a very cheap price. But again, as I'm saying, this is not a financial advice, this is just for information purpose. The pros of the business is that stock is trading at 0.94 times of its book value. Company is expected to give a good quarter, and the major point here is that the company has delivered good profit growth of 57.6% CAGR over the last 5 years. What is CAGR? CAGR stands for compounded annual growth rate. It means that since the last 5 years, the company's profits are compounding and growing at a rate of 57.6%. It means that 5 years back, if the company has made a profit of 100 rupees, the next year the profit is of 157 rupees, and in the third year it is 57% of 157, and so on. And this is how in the last 5 years Bank of Baroda has delivered its profit growth at a rate of 57.6% CAGR. If you will see the peer comparison here, so it is in this. So Bank of Baroda is currently standing second in the place of public sector banks. The market leader is State Bank of India. But one thing you can notice clearly here, the market capitalization of SBI, State Bank of India, is over 5 lakh crores, whereas the market cap of BOB is 99,000 crores. It means that the market cap is around 20% of the market leader. The dividend yield given by Bank of Baroda is way more better than the dividend yield of SBI. And despite being such a large company, State Bank of India is still having a return on capital employed of 5.21, whereas Bank of Baroda, as comparison to SBI, is very small. But still the ROCE of the company, that is return on capital employed, is 5.17. Moving forward, when we will see the quarterly results of the company, so the revenue have been steadily increased from June 2020. It was around 18,000 crores, and in now June 2023, it is 26,000 crores. Moreover, the net profit, if you will see, it was in minus in June 2020, because we all know that at that time COVID hampered the entire world economics. But now if you will see that the growth has been steady, and in the next quarter itself, that is in September 2020, the net profit grew from minus 864 to plus 1679 crores, and today's date it has been steadily rising at a very good rate and now touched the mark of 4000 crores. If you will see the profit and loss statement of the company, the revenue in the profit and loss from year on year, in March 2012 it was 29,000 crores, and today's date it is close to 1 lakh crores, means around 97,000 crores. Net profit of the company is also rising at a very fast rate, that is from 5,000 crores 10 years back to touching the mark of 16,000 crores in June 2023. The sales growth has been phenomenal by having a sales growth of 35% in 2023 till now. The compounded profit growth from the trailing 12 months time is around 95%. The 1 year stock price CAGR, that is compounded annual growth rate, is 46%. It means that in the last 1 year it has given a return of 46% to its investors, and this compounding rate is gonna be increasing day by day, month on month, year on year, because Bank of Baroda is a fundamentally very strong stock. If you will see the return on equity, the return on equity from 4% in the last 10 years have been risen to 15%, and this year it has given 15% returns to its equity shareholders. Moving towards the balance sheet of the company, the total assets of the company have shown a phenomenal growth from 4,47,000 crores in March 2012 to becoming 14,58,000 crores plus in March 2023. So the assets are increasing, the business is increasing, the stock price is moving slowly towards the growth, EPS is rising. So this is a green flag of investing in Bank of Baroda, and such stocks and such companies can help you to reach to your ultimate financial goal. But always make any kind of investment after your own research and analysis, because capital is yours, so entire responsibility is also yours. Moreover, if you will see the shareholding pattern, so the promoters are having 63.97% in the company, whereas the FIs, that is foreign institutional investors, having 12.29%, DIs having domestic investors having 15.77%, even government is having its stake steadily at a percent of 0.26, because government is now showing more trust on Bank of Baroda, and the retail public like you and me are having a stake of 7.70% in Bank of Baroda. So overall, the promoter holding is the largest in BOB, because the promoters know that their company is going to rule in future. So the reason behind making this research and doing this research is that I have also purchased 134 stocks or 134 shares of this particular company, that is Bank of Baroda, at a price of 187. So the investment I've made is around 25,000 on Bank of Baroda, and now I will be having 3 targets to exit from this stock, because I am not a long-term investor, I am a short-term investor. I want my money to be grown fast, and for this purpose I have chosen Bank of Baroda, because in the near future Bank of Baroda has 100% potential of reaching to the mark of 300. Currently it is trading at 192 rupees, and as I have shown you that it is a much undervalued stock and has 100% potential of growing phenomenally in future. So the 3 exits of me from Bank of Baroda, the first exit will be at a price of 215 rupees, where I will be selling 15% of my quantity, as I have purchased it in 187. So my first exit will be at 215 rupees. My second target will be 255 rupees, means when the stock price will reach 255, I will be selling my 25% of quantity, and my remaining 25% I will be selling, which will be my last exit from this Bank of Baroda stock, will be at a price of 300 rupees. And for my second and third exits, I will be waiting for a period of 6 months to 2 years, because anytime in between the stock price have much more higher chances of reaching to my target exits. So if you also want to know such detailed report and analysis on a particular company, so the name of such company, do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely make a video on your company. Hope you have liked the video's content. Please like the video, share it with maximum people, so that maximum of the people gets educated and will help them to get towards their ultimate financial goal. And on this channel I am posting various kinds of content regarding finance, so if you are interested in finance, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for daily notifications and daily updates. So finally ending this video by giving a vote of thanks to God, to my parents and my mentor. Thank you so much for watching this video. Jai Hind.